Hi everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show Style and Spirit. I am Ebony. And Tamar Braxton has responded to blogger Funky Dineva's claims that she is having an extramarital affair with reality TV star Mendeecees, who is married, not legally married, to music manager and reality TV star Yandy Smith from Love and Hip Hop New York and now Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Before we get into Tamar Braxton's statement, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. And the Copyright Act of 1976 says that my fair use commentary on these clips are allowed. So shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. This is where I am getting the statement and the clips of Funky Dineva speaking on Tamar and Mendeecees. You can check it out on his YouTube channel. It's for the live dated Monday, December 1st. Also, Funky Dineva has already made a separate video that just talks about Tamar and Mendeecees. It's only 15 minutes. So you can check that out as well. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to read her statement from her Instagram page so that I can see it. It is from her lawyer on their letterhead, Walker and Associates. They are based out of Atlanta. It's dated today, December 2nd, 2025. And it reads, from the desk of attorney James L. Walker Jr., the official statement of Tamar E. Braxton. This summer, I poured my heart into Heartbreak Retrograde, a project that includes a 6-song EP and a short film. Seeing it reach #1 on the iTunes R&B charts and top 20 overall has meant the world to me and my team. Your support has been incredible. That's why it's been especially painful to watch a hurtful and completely untrue rumor spread online this week, accusing me of having an inappropriate relationship with my male co-star. Let me be clear, this is a lie. It's sad that the moment you achieve something meaningful, some people choose to respond with gossip and sensationalism. These rumors don't just touch me, they touch our families, our kids, our loved ones, the people who never asked to be dragged into nonsense. I hoped by now we'd see better from those who claim to report us responsibly and love our people. As for me, I'm letting my lawyers take it from here. I'm staying focused on what I love, creating, storytelling, and making music and films that matter. If you haven't heard Heartbreak Retrograde yet, I hope you'll give it a listen. And thank you again for lifting us so high on the charts. Tamar E. Braxton. Okay, so again, she is totally denying the claims that she's had an inappropriate affair with her co-star Mendeecees. So if you heard of Heartbreak Retrograde, Tamar released it, I would say like in the summer now, because we're on the tail end of fall. And it did include a short film. She did release like a trailer on her YouTube channel, and Mendeecees does play her love interest. And Funky Dineva is in the short film as well. We know that they've been friends for a while. So I will say this, I always thought it was so odd, out of all of the public figures who are Black men that could have been your co-star, you ask Mendeecees? I mean, I don't know what her budget was for the short film. I don't know if she could have gotten like Morris Chestnut or Damson Idris. Maybe the budget didn't allow for that. But it's just so random. Mendeecees? I thought that was kind of odd. Did I have a fear in the back of my mind? No. I just thought it was a little interesting. Like, out of everyone, Mendeecees? Okay. And then, I just pretty much went on about my business. Now, then we all know that Tamar claimed to have gotten injured. She said that she woke up and there was blood everywhere and teeth. Now her teeth has been restored. Like there's no issues. Now Funky Dineva questions if there ever was a tooth issue, because the level of injury that she was claiming, like how could she be fully restored by now? Now, I will say this in regards to her injuries, I was expecting like a promo video by Dr. Heavenly to come out. I just knew Tamar Braxton was going to reach out to Dr. Heavenly. Dr. Heavenly was going to restore her orally, and we were going to see a promo vid like we did of Quad's mom when she went to Dr. Heavenly. I believe we've seen video of Candy going to Dr. Heavenly's office and some other celebrities as well. So I was anticipating that, and we never saw it. At least I did not. Never heard Dr. Heavenly mention it. She's just been talking about her political career. So I thought that was interesting, but she is denying it. And I'm guessing that Mendeecees definitely put some fire up under her and told her that she needed to publicly deny it seriously. And she did. That would be my guess, because he did not want anything to get out. Even that night that Funky Dineva describes, he was saying how Mendeecees really didn't want to go into the public spots like the clubs, the restaurant, really being visibly seen. He didn't want all of that attention. And I kind of feel like that's kind of a bad thing, because it's like, what, you didn't want to be in the blogs again? Because Tasha K, has talked to girls who said allegedly y'all were in the DMs together. Is that why you did not want to draw attention to yourself? Or is it that, you didn't want anyone snapping pictures and sending them to Yandy, and you don't want to deal with Yandy's mouth? Or both? Because both would be along the same lines, with those girls. And if you watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you know that, what is the model's name? I can't think right now. Is it Jasmine? We know Rashida and Kirk's Jasmine, but there's also the model, the beautiful Chocolate Drop, who her like younger cousin was in the DMs with Mendeecees, and she felt like Mendeecees was doing too much with the cousin. And when she showed the thread to Yandy, Yandy says, "Oh, that was me messaging her. That was me just, playing around, seeing where was her head at. And I was in Mendeecees' Instagram DMing her back." Don't cry, because the girl was like crying. She just didn't want Yandy to be hurt or be cheated on. And then in her confessional, she's like, seriously, she's going to say that was her DMing my little cousin. So there's, allegedly some issues. So I can see Mendeecees really getting on Tamar's ass and telling her, you need to put a stop to this. Hence, she puts out the statement. Now, I'm sure by now you've checked out Funky Dineva's video. I was gagged, okay? OMG. So let's go ahead and get into these clips. I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic so that you all do not experience an echo. Here we go.
Since you want to be like this, let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeecees had in front of me, okay? All of that, your short and your booty shorts sitting on top of him meeting us up at restaurants every time we met up, I was very uncomfortable with it. And if we gonna tell it, let's tell it all. So since you were throwing a party for a friend's birthday party, do y'all want to know why I did not get out the car and go upstairs with Tamar when we got back to her house? Because after her and Mendeecees got through kissing in the back of that goddamn car, I figured they wanted to be up there privately. That is why when we got dropped off at Tamar's house, I did not go upstairs. I got in my damn car and went home, because you was sitting on his lap in that goddamn Uber and y'all ass was kissing. Okay. And the shit made me damn uncomfortable. Okay. Now, if anybody knows, since you want to be like this, let's be like this. Part of the problem with this whole thing was, Tamar, is that I was never comfortable with the relationship that you and Mendeecees had in front. Who happened and what happened to your damn teeth is Mendeecees and his best friend, because they was the ones who went upstairs with you. Now, I don't know whether they was fucking your ass from the back and ran your head through the headboard or what, okay? But if anybody need to be investigated on what happened to you in your damn teeth, it need to be Mendeecees and his friend, because that's who went upstairs with you. That's who went upstairs with you. Okay? All the phone calls I got at the V12, is Tamar drunk? Why is she sitting on Mendeecees' lap like this? Why is she sitting on Mendeecees' lap? And see, here's the thing. I hate that I even chose to go this route because it follows the narrative of, you know, who happened and what happened to your damn teeth. Just a messy sissy who couldn't wait to get Mad Day to tell her business, keep the messy punks from around you. Like, it would seem to me, Tamar, if you knew that I was holding on to all of this, that you would just leave me the fuck alone. Baby, you didn't throw no party for me. If anything, you threw a pre-party for Mendeecees. Because he the one who went back upstairs with you. That lady husband. And see, y'all be around here in these blogs and shit thinking y'all be knowing what y'all be talking about. Folks be eating me up, and I just be sitting there. If only y'all knew. Just a messy sissy who couldn't, only y'all knew. He's such a bad friend. He's such a bad friend. If she was drunk, why he didn't go upstairs with her? That faggot just want to be around her. He just want to be around her because of XYZ. A real friend would have went upstairs with her. I didn't need to go upstairs with her because that lady husband went upstairs with her. You absolutely right. A real friend would have went upstairs. Her real friend went upstairs with her. Hold on one second. This is my auntie nursing home. Only y'all knew. He's such a bad.
Okay, so that was what Funky Dineva had to say. And again, he's made a separate video. If you click on the video tab on his YouTube channel, where he edited out just his segment on Tamar and Mendeecees, it's 15 minutes long if you wanted to check it out in its entirety. But shout out to the writers at the Neighborhood Talk who took some highlights and edited those together for us. So he is saying that the night before Tamar claims to have woken up to blood and missing teeth, that who went upstairs with her into her home was Mendeecees and his friend. Funky Dineva said that he did not go inside her home because he was uncomfortable because of Tamar and Mendeecees allegedly, according to Funky, kissing in the vehicle. So, of course, Tamar, this is just my opinion based off of the information that Funky Dineva has shared on his YouTube channel. You know, again, I thought that it was pretty odd out of all the people that could have been in her short film that she books Mendeecees. I've never seen him do a commercial or act in anything. Even when he's on Love and Hip Hop on camera, he makes no facial expressions. He hardly talks. He's always come off as a dick, actually. And I always felt like he adored Yandy because of her stability. You know, Yandy managed Jim Jones. She managed Missy Elliott. She definitely has some highlights in her career. And I think she may have even done a little songwriting as well. I remember reading her profile, but it's been years. She definitely has had a presence in the music industry, I would say like in the early 2000s. And so I think that that's what made him want to get with her because of the financial stability. Now, Mendeecees has two babies' mothers, both really beautiful. Samantha, I think, is like an Afro Latina, And Erica. I follow Erica on Instagram. Erica might be an Afro Latina as well, or she's, just, a Black woman, beautiful Black woman. But that was always a touchy subject. If you've watched Love and Hip Hop New York, you can watch the compilations on YouTube. You would just type in Love and Hip Hop New York, Yandy, and Baby Mama. She used to call them the bitter baby mamas. But they were actually close because they both shared little kids with the same man. Their kids spent time together. They went to each other's kids' birthday parties. So it's a whole background there. But I always kind of felt like, I think that he got with her because of her stability. Mendeecees has been to prison for alleged, DRUG trafficking. And according to Yandy, reportedly, she said, federal agents like kicked down her door years ago. So they have a history together, a sordid history. Couldn't be my history. I could not. So, I don't know. It's just like so random. Mendeecees? So I wonder, is there some sort of personal history between Tamar and Mendeecees for her to book him for her short film for Heartbreak Retrograde? Just seems pretty random. But I wasn't there. I don't know if they're doing anything. I've been waiting on Yandy to make some sort of statement. Some people in the comments were saying, did Yandy somehow get in the house and fight Tamar, and that's how she was injured? And then they're trying to like pin it on Funky. I don't know. I don't know. But this is like a hood soap opera. And I was just so gagged when I watched Funky's video. I was like, so it was bedtime for Ebony. After I watched The Real Housewives of Potomac, I filmed 2 shorts regarding that and, had dinner and made my overnight oats. And then I get in bed and I do what you shouldn't do. I like look on Instagram, do one little more swipe. And I see the story, I want to say it was the Jasmine brand late last night about Funky outing Tamar and Mendeecees. And I was like, and the moderator chat that I'm in, because I moderate for a couple of amazing bloggers, I like sent it to the chat and I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. And then like this morning before work, I like watched Funky's video, just totally gagged. But let me know in the comments, who do you believe? Do you believe Funky Dineva or do you believe Tamar? Tamar, I'm just inclined right now. I am leaning towards Funky. And I can tell, to me, it was giving, he's like been holding on to something. He's been toiling with it. He's been, should I out her? Should I spray her? Should I just, ignore it? And sometimes some people, that's all they understand is when you get right down in the mud with them. But she did release the statement through her lawyers. We'll see if he gets a cease and desist. I guess he won't really say if he got a cease and desist, or perhaps that's just the maximum that he could say, that he's been sent a cease and desist. We'll have to see. So I guess like probably tomorrow morning, I will watch his live from tonight. I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video as well as subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. I hope that you all had a terrific Tuesday. My Tuesday wasn't bad. It was just very busy. These past few weeks, I've been like in a not drinking water rut. And like when it's really busy at work and I get in a zone, like I won't drink my water. I'll have it at my desk, but I won't drink it. And I don't like that. On my off days, like on the weekends, and like last week we were all off for a holiday, I was drinking water and I was more focused on it. Now, as far as like snacking on the raw veggies, the sweet peppers I love, and the cucumbers, that's no problem. But like focusing on the water, I haven't done it today. I've had about 20 ounces and that ain't good enough. So I need to work on that. Don't forget to grab your bottled water while you're watching your favorite videos as well. And I will talk with you all soon. Bye.